again. Hey guys, welcome to Motivation and Box Trucking Live. This is Prime Day, or Prime Day sale going on. So we're doing an afternoon short one. My husband said I'm obsessed with Amazon. I need to let it go. I just can't. But my headphone probably is gonna die because I didn't bring the other one with me. I guess I left it at home. But yeah. So you can go ahead and talk because my headphone might die. Yeah. Hello everyone. What is it? Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah. Hmm. Anybody else out here doing some Prime Day work? How was y'all Prime going so far? It might continue into next week with some loads. I don't know. You never know. Hey, Caesar. Can you see the comments? Boo? Yeah, Caesar said hi. But I can't sit here and read comments the whole time, so you're gonna have to do that. You can talk about, the credentials and things that you wanted to discuss. Like I said, my headphone might die. So
When everybody
yeah. For Richmond, the prime is yeah. Ain't nothing really going on in Richmond. Other places, every time you check the board, other places got 2, 3 times the amount of loads that Richmond has. So not been that great in Richmond, but everywhere else seems to be doing well. I mean, we did have an
good.
increase in freight, but the rates. I mean, we got a couple of $4, $5 loads, but yeah, freight is. We don't have no routes in Richmond. We don't have no real lanes for real. So
Prime all right though. I
yeah,
mean the industry
it's all
going
right.
up, period. So
It's all right. There's better locations though. So Caesar, just don't come to Richmond.
all right though. I just uh I just took my hazmat test on Friday and I passed that.
Woo!
So, you know,
Yay!
just yeah. Yeah, man. You know, you can't wait to get started in Jersey, bro, but that's where all the money at.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all the money at, man. But just don't lock yourself in with one lane though. Understand trucking all the way through. You gotta understand trucking all the way through. You know, if you have the ability to get those credentials as well, make sure you just have the credentials so you can have the best leverage out here. Because prime and peak season is cool, but we still got the other 350 odd days in a year, or what, 40 days, because 30 days be about peak, and then about 7 to 10 days be all prime. So on
Yeah.
40 days out the year, you got a good run with Amazon. But you still.
Yeah.
You know, New Jersey, man. You in Jersey, you got New York, PA, go down to Maryland, Delaware, Connecticut. You got a nice area to make income, and that's how you gotta. That's how it's gonna have to be, man. You're gonna have to position yourself in places where you can actually make income. It ain't gonna be easy. Oh, that's my wife driving. I'm at the house.
Yeah, I'm
She want to
driving
book one of those
today.
daytime
He said,
loads.
he's like, why you keep picking Amazon loads? Because I'm
Man, I've
addicted.
been
That's
running on
why.
Curry and
Yeah,
getting my dat board stuff together.
yeah.
Because Amazon is wonderful, guys. Definitely in the area that makes the money or whatnot. But like I told my wife, I kind of stifle myself coming into the truck, coming into logistics and owning a DOT number, because running Amazon will kind of deter you from aligning yourself with all the things that you need to make sure you have in order to have longevity in the trucking industry and logistics. So not having yourself in position to where when seasons change, you can't pivot and still make that income. So people text me now about loads. So, that's why I started to focus more on my credentials and adding things to my license, to my CDLs, because Amazon is wonderful. It's cool. Well, in my area, Amazon ain't shit. I mean, you can't tell people in Richmond, it ain't nothing. But like Caesar and Jersey, like, man, Baltimore on up. But even outside of that, man, even just because Amazon is a very popular app because it's very user friendly for a newcomer, I'm gonna be completely honest. It can experiencing what it is to actually be a trucker and understanding some of the sacrifices that you may have to make on the occasion, to make a dollar. So it's like I didn't want to spoil myself, not understanding that, man, you got to be willing to go to Colorado. You got to, if somebody's paying big money to go to Canada, you got to be willing to do that, man, because what is the goal here? So just my advice is we promote Amazon a lot, but just don't stifle your growth. All right. Don't think that it stops there. Like I said, I have a class B CDLs. On Friday, I was driving. I said, forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and go to DMV and take my hazmat test. I got my TWIC card. I just applied for my passport. So yes, I have plans on taking loads into Canada. This next month is gonna be credential challenge. We had the 5K a week challenge. Now we're gonna have the credential challenge, man. Getting your credentials up, getting your things together in order for you to have the best leverage and the best negotiating power. All right. So for instance, like I want to travel, I want to go international, I go in Canada and drop off loads in Canada. The things you're just gonna need is like a passport. There's a thing called a fast card, a fair agreement, sales and trade. Some is the card you need in order to take freight into Canada, man. And yeah, your headphone died. Yeah, your headphone died. Yes, but them credentials is going to be absolutely needed, guys. I definitely encourage you going out there looking into these things. If you don't got a CDL, if you can possibly get one, you can get those free now. They will pay for them. Definitely. What you looking at? Oh, de- uh, definitely align yourself with those credentials because the industry becoming so strict, it is opening up more opportunities for people to, give more opportunity for people to have more access to loads. So one of the things you want to do, man, just get yourself together. Don't let one lane, even if it ain't Amazon, don't let one lane stifle your growth and kind of put you stagnant because you're definitely going to need those credentials, man. Coming out here because the opportunities is crazy. For those that ain't see the video, I was looking at a load going to Anchorage, Alaska, and the negotiation power for that load was crazy. One of the things they did say you needed was a surety bond because even though you're not a broker, the surety bond is another form of it, kind of like insurance along with your insurance to ensure that the freight can be covered. So, that's one of them things, man, you're gonna have to, I don't know, man, you're gonna have to do, man. You're just gonna have to do it. It's gonna have to get done. If you want to be successful. Sorry for the low energy, y'all. Sorry for the low energy.
It's overnight, but overall, as a states, Richmond just doesn't have that many, but we have a lot of facilities to choose from. But overall, that's what I pretty much liked about Amazon was the flexibility. It could be something that was full.
Yeah. Your phone, you losing signal, but yeah, you losing your signal.
Yeah, an account. You might not have a score, so you might want to run a few times, but you could always pick back up. Amazon until they really start like appreciating tenure, that seems to be the pattern. People come in, they get their feet wet, and then program. That's fine. That was our benefit. We always took advantage of what Amazon didn't know. But none of their overcorrecting and micromanaging. It's like, okay, well, I appreciate everything that you did. You definitely helped us to, for me, helped me to understand trucking more. My husband already knew, but this was something that I could understand and I could comprehend. And then I could translate all the information that I learned not only to you all here on YouTube and Patreon, but also to help grow our business. Because now I do understand logistics. I understand route planning because of how we used to put all our loads together, maximize, partial, do all of these things. And now I can just translate that to a larger scale. And like Fruzy wants to go further. I don't want to. So, but I have that choice. If he does say, I'm 5 days throughout the week, I'm going out. And on the weekends, if I want to run close, it gives you that flexibility. So don't cut yourself short, though, like my husband said. The more credentials you have, the more things you have under your belt, the more leverage you have, definitely in areas that are extremely popular with box trucks. The more credentials you have under your belt, you'll be able to take more loads that people who aren't willing or can't necessarily get those credentials, you'll be the first one to be called. And so, of course, there's going to be more money. You have more negotiating power. And that's what we've been working on. So I just
Yeah.
really feel like this is the next level. I understand, like, Cruz and I talk about trucking all the time. We talk about logistics, not 24/7. We do have, our family and everything, but this is our business. So we talk about it all the time. And we were discussing, like, people say Amazon isn't real trucking. I say it's real money. It might not be quote unquote real trucking, but it's real money. And you can never turn down an opportunity to make money. But if you're looking to grow like logistically, like you really like trucking and you really want to do things that advance your career and your business in trucking, then there's so much more out there that requires a little bit more than just having a non-CDL box truck, which is okay. Because now once you get in, if you don't already have some type of CDL, then you can start here, make money, and then have a nat make that same money just running Amazon, then but if the time is up, like we said on the last live, if it's driving you crazy like it was doing for Sean, the vet, like literally making him go over hours of service, making you like if you sign up for the contracts, not giving you the loads or giving you extra loads and putting you in a position that you can ruin your business, then you just gotta let that go. Come back another time, see if anything's changed, but you can't let Amazon and their rules and their restrictions and their time and their things that are a detriment to safety potentially ruin your company and kill you. Because I don't know if y'all keep up with the news, but a lot of people die doing Amazon, from rigs to box trucks. We say it all the time. We've known plenty of people who were in that building with us who were on their way to Amazon, dropping off Amazon, even
Yeah. Yeah, your headphones died, baby, but yeah, Caesar, you asked, we run 7 days a week. Man, I used to. I ain't running 7 days a week no more. I run Monday through Friday, and then I told my wife, if you want to run Amazon, you can do that on the weekend. It's not nothing long, like 50 miles or something. Yeah, but yeah, man, you gotta take a break, man. Don't run yourself in the ground. I got other stuff in motion as well. So yeah, man, don't run yourself into the ground. To give yourself a break. But like I said, coming up, we want to do a quick live so that you will be prepared for the things that we have planned moving forward on the channel. All right. Like I said, we had the 5K a week challenge for 12 weeks, made over $80,000 in that 5K a week challenge. This new challenge is not going to deal with per se just making the dollars. It's aligning yourself and positioning yourself so that you can have the ultimate abilities to be successful. And that's going to come with credentials, man. Even if you don't have a CDLs, there's other things that you would need. Like I said, simply starting out with your TWIC card, passport, getting a fast card. It's going to allow doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to have to travel from state to state. I'm talking about there's hazmat loads that's like 30 miles paying crazy. TWIC loads, stuff coming out of the ports, military loads. So having these credentials, man, will definitely, like I said, I'm preaching that, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying it because it's important. I'm not gonna throw money in your face. Telling somebody how much money you make and how much money they can make is not going to necessarily help them. Really, is not going to help them. It's the equivalency of that saying. If I give you the fish every time you're hungry, when I'm not here to give you the fish, you're gonna die. If I teach you how to fish, you can forever feed yourself. You know what I mean? So that's just the path, man. I want to do a quick live and do that. Hey, yo, Caesar, man, if you still on here, bro, if you can get in my DM or whatever, I ain't on social media, DM whatever, man, I'd like to send you a shirt, bro. One of the motivation shirts, man. So make sure you email me. With a PO box, whatever address you want me to send a shirt to. I definitely, man. Just stay tuned. I'm coming up with a list of things that you're going to need in order to make sure that you're getting the best opportunity. No problem, Caesar, but appreciate you, man. Yo, just make sure that you just stay tuned because a lot of the information that I'm gonna get you, man, is gonna be very tedious, you know, and it's gonna be costing like in order to transport alcohol to get that license on the ABC, that license in Virginia is $350. Another thing, if you do decide to get your hazmat, I suggest you get your TWIC card first because the hazmat costs like $150. The TWIC card costs $100. If you get the TWIC card first, you get a discount on the hazmat, so you'll pay $100 for the TWIC. So, hey, what's going on, Waza, man? What's good with you? Huh?
You can do it either way, though. You know, if you already have hazmat, you know how you switch.
Yeah, if you already got your hazmat, you know, go ahead and get your TWIC card, but I just like cost. Yeah, cost effectively. Being cost effective. I definitely suggest you getting the TWIC card first, though. But yeah, this ain't gonna be a long one, y'all. Following us as we are continuing to grow and structure, and you know what we got going on over here to help everybody, man. Just stay patient and continue to go over there to that Patreon to check out all of the new videos and new information that we're putting out over there for people that's running Amazon. If you didn't know, the middle mile partner manager list. They just came out with a new list to being able to get in contact with your middle mile manager in your area. So you're definitely going to want to need to have that information. So make sure you go over there and get those contacts. Another thing that we got over there on Patreon is contacts for insurance brokers. You mentioned our name, you should be able to get discounts. Also other affiliate links to where it's to help you get started on your business. So, I'm not staying long. I need my wife to focus on the road, and I gotta go do stuff for the kids and stuff and get ready to go to work. Start my Monday, man. I might be up in New York or something in the morning. I don't know. So, yeah. All right, baby. I'm gone. Hey, see everybody, man. Appreciate you. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Get off here.